Like whispers on the midnight breeze, carried from the ancient trees. Songs once sung in silver flame, now call the wild by secret name. In shadows carved by time's own hand, they walk unseen across the land. Guardians of the primal lore, silent watchers evermore. Echoes of the ancients rise through moonlit woods and starlit skies. They sing of peace, they cry of war, of bonds we broke and live no more. Their voice in wind, their soul in stone. We're never truly left alone. A child stands at nature's gate, drawn by dreams and threads of fate. She feels the pulse beneath her feet, the heartbeat fierce, the forest's beat. Eyes like flame and soul like tide, the ancients gather at her side. Through wolf and wing, through leaf and claw, they teach her love, they teach her law. Echoes of the ancients rise through thunder's roar and eagle cries. They lead the lost through darkest night to find again the sacred light. In every howl, in every flame, the ancients whisper back our name. Echoes eternal. In shattered lands and weeping skies, they call us back, they call us home, where forest speaks and spirits roam. And when the stars begin to fade, their echoes still in hearts remain. The children of the ancients flame. Far above the silent hills, where morning paints the sky with gold, he spreads his wings with ancient grace, a spirit free, so proud and bold. Born of wind and mountain fire, he soars where no chains reach. Guided by the voice of silence, beyond the realm of speech. From the storms he rose alone, through saw battles burn the earth below, yet never turned from skyward calling, his soul too wild to bow. Over shattered lands he flies, with wisdom glowing in his eyes. Wings of freedom ride the light, guide the lost through darkest night. Clear the clouds and pierce the rain, above the wars, beyond the pain. He is not bound by steel nor land, no master rules his sky. Yet in his flight he gently guards those who still dare to try. Wings of freedom blaze the dawn, on eagles cry, we're reborn. Let every soul take to the sky and learn like him to fly. And when we fall and dreams grow dim, we'll look above and fly with him. Lost in the whispering woods so deep, moonlight dancing where shadows creep. A cry so small yet fierce and free echoes beneath the ancient trees. Silver eyes in the midnight glow, silent steps through the frozen snow. No chains, no past, no human ties, only the call of the northern skies. Daughter of the wild, born of the night, running with the wolves, heart burning bright. Fangs and fury, blood untamed, a child of the storm, yet never chained. She learned to hunt, she learned to fight, a spirit forged in frost and might. No fear, no sorrow, no kingdom's claim, only the wind knows her name. Silver eyes in the midnight glow, silent steps through the frozen snow. No chains, no past, no human ties, only the call of the northern skies. Daughter of the wild, born of the night, running with the wolves, heart burning bright. Fangs and fury, blood untamed, a child of the storm, yet never changed. Didn't know. Didn't know. One day they came with torches bright to steal her soul, to claim her light. But she stood strong, she raised her head and howled with the pack. No fear, no dread. Dead. Daughter of the wild, born of the night, running with the wolves, heart burning bright. Fangs and fury, blood untamed, a child of the storm, yet never. shadowed figures, one by one. Upon unbroken, fierce and true, on the moon their voices grew. Above the wild, raised in the night, eyes like embers burning bright. Through storm and hunger they remain, bound by blood through joy and pain. No chains can break what nature forged. Through ancient trails their fate is called. Heart of the pack, strong and free, through the storm, through the trees. Side by side we hunt, we fight, through endless dark into the light. The winter calls, the cold winds rise, yet fire burns behind their eyes. No fear, no doubt, the path is clear. The howl of legends echoes nearby. Through shadows deep and mountains tall, together stand or doomed to fall. Heart of the pack, never chained, through the wild unrestrained, bound by honor, forged in fate. We rise as one, strong and great. One stands strong, yet never alone. The pack is blood. The pack is home. Heart of the pack, hear our cry. Through the dark we unify. Stand as one, the night shall fall, but we shall rise above it all. And when the stars fade into black, we run as one, we don't look back. Once they roamed, fierce and free, under skies of eternity. But the winds have changed, the echoes fade, one remains, defying fate. Born of the storm, raised by the sky, lightning in his veins, fire in his eyes. Through endless plains, through rivers wild, no chain could break a spirit untied. But the riders come, the ropes are tight. He won't surrender without a fight. Run, run, through the golden haze, through the fire, through the maze. The last Mustang, the untamed soul, born to run beyond control. They hunt him down with iron and steel, caging the wild, forcing the kneel. Yet deep inside, his heart still burns, a roaring Run, run through eternity, in the wind forever free. The last Mustang, legend untold, never tamed, never old. His spirit rides beyond the violent. No cage, no rein, a Mustang's tale.
Once he soared beyond the light, through endless skies, untamed in flight. A wandering soul, no chains, no ties, a fleeting dream in endless skies. But time is cruel, the winds grow cold, even wings of steel won't hold. Feathers in the wind, carry far beyond. Lost in the storm, but never truly gone. Riding through the sky, whispers call his name. Though the night may fall, the wind remains. Storms may rise, the sky may weep, but echoes of his flight still creep. Through golden dawns and crimson shades, his legacy will never fade. Though darkness calls, though tempests roar, his spirit soars forevermore. Feathers in the wind, carried far beyond. Lost in the storm, but never truly gone. Riding through the sky, whispers call his name. Though the night may fall, the wind it remains. No chains, no walls, no earthly ties, only the wind and endless skies. Feathers in the wind, dancing in the light. Bound to the storm, but never lost in the night. Through the endless sky, through the fire and rain, the winds will call his name again. Gone but never truly lost, a whisper in the sky, forever free.
When the world is veiled in shadow, they rise. Through the silent halls of midnight, where the stars no longer shine, they emerge from deepest twilight, bound by oath, a sacred line. They fight and watchers, swords of fate, in the dark they lie in wait. Guardians of the night, shadows rise, but so do we. Through the fire and the storm, we shall never cease to be. Bound in blood, forged in steel, standing tall against the tide. We are the watchers, we are the light, guardians of the night. Legends whisper through the ages of the ones who never fall. Through the battles, through the ages, still they heard the midnight's call. Sworn to battle, sworn to fight, we will rise to the end of the night. Guardians of the night, guardians of the night, guardians of the night. Guardians of the night. Legends whisper through the ages of the ones who never fall. Through the battles, through the ages, still they heard the midnight's call. Sworn to battle, sworn to fight, we will rise to the end of the night. We are the watchers, we are the light, guardians of the night, guardians of the night, guardians of the night, guardians of the night, shadows rise, but so do we. Through the fire and the storm, we shall never cease to be. Bound in blood, forged in steel, standing tall against the tide. We are the watchers, we are the light, guardians of the night. Through the endless night we stand, until the dawn returns again. Of fire, where the winds of war still call, rises one with heart unbroken, standing proud and standing tall. Fangs of steel, his eyes like embers, burning bright against the tide. In the night his roar will echo, through the storm he won't subside. Bound by honor, bound by might, born to conquer, born to fight. Fangs of destiny, through the fire, through the storm, roaring thunder, never broken, standing fearless and reborn. With the courage of the ancients, with the fury of the wild, he will rise, he will fight. Fangs of destiny ignite. Silent shadows stalk the valley, enemies await their prey. Yet his spirit never falters, through the blood he'll find his way. Bound by honor, bound by might, born to conquer, born to fight. Fangs of destiny, through the fire, through the storm, roaring thunder, never broken, standing fearless and reborn. With the courage of the ancients, with the fury of the wild, he will rise, he will fight. Fangs of destiny ignite. Silent shadows stalk the valley, enemies await their prey. Yet his spirit never falters, through the blood he'll find his way. When the night is cold and silent, and the stars begin Still his heart beats like a war drum. For the fight he's never swayed. Fangs of Destiny, through the fire, through the storm. Roaring thunder, never broken, standing fearless and reborn. With the courage of the ancients, with the fury of the wild, he will rise, he will fight. Fangs of Destiny ignite. Though kingdoms fall, the lion still stands, eternal guardian of the land.
Cuts sharper than blades, a shadow moves with eyes that see all.
In the heart of the jungle where no light dares to stay, a whisper moves through branches then fades away. Claws in the silence, breath of the storm, the shadows sleek and warm. Emerald fire in a world gone still, a ghost with the patience to wait to kill. Unseen but watching in black velvet night, the panther awakens a fury in flight. No chains can bind what the dark has crowned, a spirit of fury without a sound. Eyes of the panther glowing in the deep, hunting in silence where the spirits sleep. Grace of the moonlight, rage in disguise, striking like thunder from starless skies. She is the queen of the unseen war, eyes of the panther forevermore. Legends are spoken in whispers and fear of a beast that you feel before it is near. Guardian predator bound by no throne, ruler of shadows that walks alone. She moves like a poem, she kills like a flame. Each soul she haunts forgets its name. No mercy given, no path foretold. Her gaze is silence, graceful and bold. She's vengeance cloaked in silken shade, a myth of night the stars have mold. Eyes of the panther, fearless and free, darkness incarnate, slick destiny. Whispers of power in midnight's air, nothing can hide from her piercing stare. Blood on her claws, the jungle's law. Eyes of the panther, fang and awe. She comes in silence, she leaves in storm. Eyes of the panther, legend and lore, born of the night and the jungle's roar. Gliding through moonlight, dancing with fate. She is the night, relentless and great. Her gaze is steel, her soul untamed. Eyes of the panther, death unnamed. She does not hunt for hunger, she hunts for the right to reign. fox's shadow, a raven's cry, the warning signs that never lie. 1,000 eyes in bark and stone, the wild protects what it has grown. Not all who enter find their way, some are taken by roots of gray. But those who listen, pure and still, will hear the oath the trees fulfill. Step by step, in silence tread, the forest guards both life and dead. Whispers of the forest, strong and deep, sung by the wolves when the starlight sleep. Magic in moss, secrets in stone, guiding all wanderers far from home. Hearts that remember shall never fall. Whispers of the forest, they know us all.
Every branch remembers. Every root holds truth. Every soul belongs to the green.
Whispers of the forest, breath of the land, holding the memories in leaf and sand. Listen with spirit, walk without fear. The wild will speak if your heart is near. Forever it sings from dusk to dawn. Whispers of the forest, though we are gone.
In a land where fire meets the frozen sky, where the storm roars loud and the eagles fly, a cry was heard from the mountain's core, a child aflame of ancient lore. With eyes of ember, soul of snow, a force the world would come to know. Forged in silence, birthed in might, a living flame of freezing light. Through ashes and frost it rose alone, bound to a fate no heart had known. Born of fire and ice, a storm untamed, a soul divided yet never chained. Burning winds and frozen breath, a dance of life in the face of death. Power eternal, forged by fate, born of fire and ice to devastate. No blade could scar what time could not freeze. No chains could hold such primal peace. A guardian wild, a legend made by blazing storms and glacial blade. Its roar could melt the strongest steel. Its silence made the coldest kneel. An oath unspoken yet understood, to balance wrath and brotherhood. It walks the edge of flame and frost, a sacred gift, a sacred cost. Born of fire and ice, both curse and crown, the heavens tremble when it comes down. The heat of vengeance, the calm of snow, peace that only the wise will know. Blood of two worlds, a shining light, born of fire and ice, to rise and fight.
From the flame of fury, from the frost of fate, comes the one who bears the burden of
born of fire and ice, eternal flame, with thunderous heart and untamed name. The stars remember, the wind shall sing of the child born of everything. Rise from ashes, break the chain, born of fire and ice, rule again.
Of the forest, beneath the twilight sky, I heard your heartbeat echo close to mine. No words were spoken, yet still I knew our spirits were bound, ancient and true. Born in worlds so distant, yet drawn to the same flame, divided by the form, united by the name, by ghosts and by guardians, by the sacred vow. We carry the scars, we remember the how. Bound by blood and spirit, through shadow and flame, across every lifetime, I still know your name. Through mountains and thunder, through sorrow and pain, we ride the skulls, we remember the how. Your howl in the dark, a call so old, a song from the depths, a story retold. I follow the path you once showed to me, where the soul breaks its chains and the spirit runs free. The storm may rise, the fire may burn, but together we stand, never to turn. Bound by blood and spirit, through ages untold, in trials of fire, in winter so cold. No chain can divide us, no fate tear apart, for we are one flame, one soul, one heart. Bound by blood and spirit, through ages untold, in trials of fire, in winters so cold. No chain can divide us, no fate tear apart, for we are one flame, one soul, one heart.
In the heart of the untamed land, where no throne rules, no master stands, a whisper echoes through the stone and pine. fierce and divine. Through rivers wild and mountains old, the story of the wild is told. No man can cage what's born to run, no hand can dim the primal sun. I am the soul of the wilderness, the howl, the flame, the wind's caress. I run through snow, I fly through flame, untouched by fear, unbound by name. Born of thunder, rain, and fire, rise with instinct, raw desire. I am the voice, the claw, the breath, the soul of the wilderness. I've seen the fall of kings and crowns, their cities lost, their empires drowned. But still the eagle claims the sky, still the panther's shadow slips by. The roots remember, the stars still guide, the wild endures through time and tide. No path is straight, no journey tame, but freedom burns in nature's name. I am the soul of the wilderness, the storm, the peace, the emptiness. I bleed with beasts, I roar with trees, a spirit bound to none but these. Born of silence, born of roar, I am the myth, the ancient lore. I am the flame, the fame, the breath, the soul of the wilderness. Through every leaf, through every stone, through every howl I walk alone, yet never lost, for I am free, one with the wild eternally. I am the soul of the wilderness, unchained by time, unscarred by death. I rise like fire, I fall like rain, yet in the wild I live again. Born of thunder, sky and stone, I walk this world forever alone. I am the spirit, flame and breath, the soul of the wilderness.
In the heart of the frozen glade, where moonlight paints the silver shade, a cry rang out through midnight skies, and the wolves began to rise. Abandoned, lost, a babe in snow, but fate had seeds to sow. With eyes like stars and hair aflame, the wild had whispered her name. She walks with paws and breathes the frost, the child the forest never lost. She is the wolf maiden, fierce and free, daughter of night and untamed destiny, howling with spirit, running with pride, with fangs at her side, in the woods she'll abide. The wolf maiden rides. She speaks the tongue of beast and breeze, her song can calm the raging seas. The hunters fear what they can't bind, a maiden of a different kind. No chains, no throne, no mortal cage. She writes her tale on nature's page. A myth, a flame, a guiding howl, the queen of fang and owl. She knows no crown, she bows to none, her only law the rising sun. She is the Wolf Maiden, fierce and free, daughter of night and untamed destiny, howling with spirit, running with pride, with fangs at her side, in the woods she'll abide, the Wolf Maiden rides. Guarded by shadows, kissed by snow, she is the secret the wild ones know. Born of silence, raised in storm, the forest is her sacred form. The Wolf Maiden, fierce and true, her spirit burns in the morning dew, a legend in fur, with eyes that ignite. She rules the dark, she births the light. The Wolf Maiden rides under silver skies.
Hills where silence speaks and the heartbeat stills. The panther walks beside the deer. No hunger drives, no need for fear. The falcon soars where wolves do howl, and foxes dance beneath the owl. No chains, no kings, no throne or guide, just trust where wild hearts coincide. This is the alliance of the wild, the gentle lamb, the raging child, fur and fair, the claw and wing, united by the song they sing. In storms they stand, in winds they run, 1,000 souls but beating one. No words, no war, just nature's code, the bonds where ancient spirits flow. Guards the newborn hare, a lion lets the cubs all share. From ocean deep to mountain wide, they walk as kin, not foes with pride. A whispered bond, unseen, profound. No need for rules, no battleground. Each heartbeat plays its destined part, a symphony of primal art. This is the alliance of the wild, the storm untamed, the meek and mild. From serpents' hiss to eagles' cry, together strong they live, they die. No walls divide, no kingdom falls, when nature's voice through silence calls. They rise as one with grace and flame. The wild is one, though none the same. Still, a bear may guard, a hawk may kill, but not in hate. In nature's law, each soul completes the world they saw.